In 1981, Steve and I joined First Lutheran. A co-worker of mine invited us as she thought that the music program was a good fit for my interests, and she was right. It was a great decision. Adult choir has been really key in my life, and I was lucky enough to be here when we acquired our magnificent pipe organ. What a joy it is to hear the amazing music our members of all ages provide, from classical to jazz, the bells, and the Orff instruments. The talent, dedication, and creativity of our worship and music staff is second to none. Now, with our Call to Welcome renovation and expansion project, the choir will no longer be jammed up in the balcony, but we have a beautiful and acoustically sound place to sing from, and we're all really looking forward to that this fall. But I soon discovered that First Lutheran is about much more than just the music. I was particularly impressed with how much this congregation does outside our walls. Everything from refugee resettlement, quilt making, the Lutheran food pantry, meals at Match Halbert, Meals on Wheels, Kicks for Kids Fall Shoe Drive, and many more ministries, past and present, in which many of you are now or have been engaged. But the long-standing financial commitment to double tithe from our annual budget for gifts to things like the work of the Nebraska Synod, Lutheran World Relief Hunger and Disaster Programs, Tabitha, Fresh Start, Lutheran Family Services, and more was really eye-opening for me. This means that we pledge 20% of our members' annual financial gifts to be given away for the greater good, both within the Lutheran Church and programs and agencies right here in our community. However, when we took on the initial Call to Welcome capital campaign, the council made a difficult decision to trim back the double tithe for a period of time to balance out the financial impact. So our double tithe has been reduced some each year, and this year it stands at 16%. This will continue until 2025, when we plan to gradually begin working back to that 20% level. So, if our soft capital campaign is successful, it would facilitate getting back to our double tithe goal more quickly, and that would really be something to celebrate. And the more quickly we can pay off our remaining mortgage, the less total costs we will incur by reducing our interest cost. Lots of us have probably applied this principle to our own home mortgages over the years. I know Steve and I certainly did. And now that the renovation and expansion project is complete, and COVID-19, we pray, has receded, we are positioned to truly become the welcoming church that we're known to be. Our welcome statement says so much about us, and our updated facility opens its arms to those with physical disabilities and challenges. This building itself says, "Come on in." We welcome all because God welcomes all. So I urge you to carefully and prayerfully consider making an additional pledge to our Call to Worship capital campaign. This is a highly engaged congregation in our pursuit of worship, learning, and serving, and it takes all of us doing our part to keep that moving. I also urge you to invite new folks to come see for themselves what we're all about, just as my coworker did all those years ago. We have lots to offer, and growing our membership will continue to bring new ideas and enthusiasm to the table.